Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Tuesday, August 13th, 2019. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. The Nevis Island Administration is committed to working closely with the employees of Brownhill Communications to cushion the effects of the impending closure of the call center. That is according to a statement issued on Monday, August 12th by Premier the Honourable Mark Brantley.
The management of the Brownhill Communications advised that its main client, Bell Canada, had changed its business model. A number of the services previously provided by Brownhill Communications for Bell Canada have been automated. The result is that the services of Brownhill Communications will no longer be utilized by Bell Canada, and as a result, Brownhill Communications will close its operations in Nevis effective September 3rd, 2019. While my administration understands that this is the nature of international business, we have a duty to look after the interests of the people of Nevis, particularly during difficult times such as these.
Premier Brantley said his government's objective is to ensure that the workers are protected in the short term and to find employment solutions for them in the medium to long term.
My administration has also secured a commitment from the management of Brownhill Communication that all the computers and telecommunication infrastructure at the center will remain intact and handed over to the administration. This is significant because it will enable the administration to immediately work to identify a replacement call center operator or a business entity of a similar nature for the Brownhill facility. The notice period to the administration from Brownhill Communications was a very short one, and due to the reasons for the closure, there was nothing the government or Brownhill Communications could do to prevent it. And nevertheless, I have already commenced discussions with other possible operators with a view to having a replacement operator at that facility in the very near future. Any such new operator would be asked to utilize the skills of the already well-trained workforce. Whilst my administration works to find a lasting solution, we commit to the affected workers that we will work closely with them all to cushion the effects of this closure and to weather this storm.
Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley. Candidates who wrote the May-June 2019 Caribbean Examinations Council CXC examinations can access their results online as of today. Today, Tuesday, August 13th, the results for Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examinations, CAPE, were made available. On Wednesday, August 14th, the results for Caribbean Certificate of Secondary Level Competence, CCSLC, will be made available. And on Thursday, August 15th, the results for Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, CSEC, will be available at www.ors.cxc.org/student portal or www.results.cxc.org. CXC announces a new system for the release of results in order to alleviate access issues that candidates have experienced in the past due to the high volume of traffic received on its website. CXC will release results at varying times throughout the day. Students who miss their territories window will have to wait until after the release window for all the other territories has elapsed in order to access their results. All CCSLC results will be released at 9 a.m. on Wednesday, August 14th, 2019. The release times for both CAPE and CSEC are from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Solomon Claxton, National Examinations Registrar in the Ministry of Education, advises that candidates in St. Kitts and Nevis who may have misplaced their registration numbers can call 467-1877 or visit the Facebook page SKN Exams to make a request, and after verification will have their numbers issued to them. If a candidate is registered at a school and also privately, that will require 2 separate logins in order to access his or her results and the corresponding center number applicable, which is the first 6 digits of his or her registration number. The Nevis Blind, Light and Visually Impaired Society made a presentation of scholarships to 3 recipients on Monday, August 12th. The recipients are Latonya Jones, Jeshawn Paris, and Julissa Doras, whose parents received on their behalf. The scholarship is geared towards providing financial assistance to the recipients in acquiring school supplies. President of the Nevis Blind, Light and Visually Impaired Society is Jennifer Freeman.
We have 2 children that will be entering the high school, and we thank God for them. One will still be at primary school. Being blind or visually impaired, you don't have to be embarrassed, shamed, or feel disgrace. The thing about it is what you do with your situation that will count for you in the long run. With your sight down, you have a voice to speak. And may God continue to watch over every one of you. And we are very glad for you. You are all special to us.
The presentation of the scholarships was done by Ruth Powell, Public Relations Officer of the Society. The brief ceremony took place at the Society's headquarters at Government Road. Also present were Vice President of the Nevis Blind, Light and Visually Impaired Society, Laureen Freeman, Treasurer, Cynric Morton, and Assistant Secretary Treasurer, Trudy Prentice. Still to come.
I want to make it clear that this is not only a benefit for the citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis, but anyone who is living in St. Kitts and Nevis who has applied for Canadian visa.
The details after this break.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.
Welcome back. Officials from the Canadian High Commission will be in St. Kitts and Nevis during the week of August 26th to carry out biometric processing for persons who wish to apply for visas or to visit Canada. Fingerprints and photo biometrics must be provided when applying for a Canadian visitor visa, study, work, or temporary residence permit, or for permanent residence.
I want to make it clear that this is not only a benefit for the citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis, but anyone who is living in St. Kitts and Nevis who has applied for Canadian visa can have their biometrics collected here. And therefore, this is a significant savings for the people not having to travel to Barbados or to Trinidad for that purpose. And we encourage those interested in traveling to Canada, interested in studying in Canada, interested in working in Canada, that they go online, they apply, and then when the authorities come during the week of August 26th, they can have the opportunity to give their biometrics here and so not have to spend money to travel to make that particular application.
All applicants will be required to present their biometrics instruction letter in order to have their biometrics taken.
We do not have the details yet of locations. The Canadian government has advised that we'll have that information in due course, and as soon as Foreign Affairs gets that information, we'll disseminate it widely. And again, I reiterate that this is available to nationals of St. Kitts and Nevis and others who may not be nationals of St. Kitts and Nevis but who are living in St. Kitts and Nevis. I think this is an excellent opportunity.
In light of this development, Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Honourable Mark Brantley, has expressed his appreciation.
I want to go on record to commend the hard work of Her Excellency Sherry Truss, our High Commissioner in Canada, and her team. I want to commend, of course, the Canadian government and to thank them for seeing the benefit of this. I think that today is a good day for the Federation. It's a good day for relations between Canada and St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm very happy with this forward movement, and I think that this demonstrates the effort that has gone into repairing the relationship between St. Kitts and Nevis and our friends in Canada.
Persons who wish to apply for Canadian visitor visas, study permits, or work permits can do so online at www.canada.ca. The proceeds of a recently held gospel concert has been donated to 2 Nevisian women to assist with their medical expenses. The charitable gesture was an initiative of the Bartlett family of Brownhill.
Well, we're here to present to Judith today a check for the amount of $6,000. And this money we would have accumulated from a concert that we had. It was a benefit concert for Tamisha Lestrade and Judith Dorr, but it was dedicated to my mother on her 90th birthday. And this happened on the 28th, well, 28th on the 29th, because the rain fell on the 28th, so we had to put it over on the 29th. And we're so grateful for all the support that we received from the general public. We would like to say thank you. And on behalf of the Battles family, we would like to present the check to Judith. And this is going to help to defray medical costs.
Birthday celebrant Maisie Bartlett, along with her daughters Dr. Patricia Bartlett and Paulette Bartlett, presented the donations.
Thanks to the Bartlett family for their kind gesture in putting on the concert, and I would like to let them know that this will go very far. Thank you very much again.
A similar presentation was made to Tamisha Lestrade.
On July 26, our mom celebrated 90 years. And so we invited the evangelist Bridget Bolter here so that she can do a concert on behalf of my mom. And what happened to that concert is that the proceeds of that concert, we thought that because we have already spoken with Miss Lestrade, and so we decided to donate part of that proceed to Miss Lestrade. So we are here to hand over a check of $6,000 to Tamisha. And so Tamisha, we hope that this check will be able to assist you in your medical expenses.
I would like to say thank you very much. It's been a hard journey, and so I really want to extend my gratitude on behalf of myself and my family to the Bartlett family and everybody else who are involved. Tell your mom I love her and I pray that she could live 90 more years. I appreciate it greatly, and thank you guys very, very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.